host of the Gridiron.
Fourth and goal to go with the 2. 34 seconds left to go in the ball game. This is the play right now. Takes the snap. Targeted goes in. Targeted all alone. And the quarterback keeps. Wow, what a call. Nobody touched him.
All right. Welcome to the Gridiron, baby. If you can give this video a thumbs up or maybe share this video, that would be absolutely freaking phenomenal. If you subscribe to my channel, thank you. If not, please go down below, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon. That way next time I go live or if I put a video out, you'll be notified. And it's free of charge. It's totally free of charge. What do you got to lose, right? But if you are subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you want to help support my channel out, description box below, very top link. Oh, Vinny G-Man's in the house, buddy. What's up, pal? If you want to help support my channel out, very top link in the description box. It takes you to my membership page. I got 3 different membership levels. Each one has their own little perks to them. So once again, if you want to help support my channel, it would mean so much to me, and I thank you in advance. And then finally, just underneath that, there's another link takes you to my Facebook group. It's called the New York Giants, the Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. We have over 9,600 members in the group. It is doing simply marvelous, might I add. Basically, if I'm alive and breathing and if I got internet access, I'm putting stuff in this group darn near 365. It's called the New York Giants, the Gridiron. It's my Facebook group. Please join it. You will not be dissatisfied. I promise. All right. Well, got a lot of stuff to talk about here. Cool. I love it. This one I seen. This one, this one's kind of, boy, I tell you, they come up with some out of this world stuff for like morons like me to read and talk about it and all and everything. But I'll tell you, it would certainly get some of the Giants, some of the fan base pretty pumped up. Actually, somehow, if we were actually to get Hunter and Sanders, I mean, it's like I'm like, how are they going to wind up doing something like that? But now it doesn't necessarily have to be the team that they're talking about in this article here. It could be another team a little farther down, and it's possible. It's possible, but in this article, all right, they got the Giants actually. I mean, this is just stone cold crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. They got the Giants picking, I think, 3 and 4 in this article. Come on, that's just be stone cold crazy. Where are we at here? Okay, let me get rid of this here. This is article here. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think they have to trade with I do believe it's the Patriots here. Giants trade idea to reunite Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders has fans all fired up. I mean, the Giants would get themselves another cornerback / another weapon, wide receiver, and quite possibly their quarterback of the future. So, I mean, they would really be able to solidify their cornerback position, get another weapon for whoever the quarterback is this year and going forward, and quite possibly get their quarterback of the future for hopefully 10 years. So this would be a real nice thing. But once again, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what the Lucky Charms leprechaun thinks. Doesn't matter what Santa Claus thinks. Doesn't matter what Mel Kiper Jr. thinks. Doesn't matter. Matters what the guys think in the Giants front office. Shane and Dable, matters what they think, right? And they know. Dable's got a pretty good idea, right? Of what it might take to be a pretty good quarterback in this league. He's got an idea, right? He's had some success with that, right? So it matters. All depends upon what they think. I mean, if they think that Shedeur is that good, I mean, they may not pass on him at 3. Right? They might pull the trigger. Who knows? Hunter may not be there at 3. Right? We might, unfortunately, we might get stuck with Carter. Oh, bummer dude at 3. Who knows? We're also going to talk about a little later in our program here a scenario where the Giants trade back. And a couple of the players that might be there for the Giants if they trade back. So we'll see. But now, of course, it depends upon how far they trade back, too. Right? But this one here, so it says the Giants could make a huge splash and pursue a Travis Hunter-Shedeur Sanders reunion in the NFL draft. It's an idea that has been floating around on social media in recent days involving the Giants using their number 3 pick in the April, obviously in the draft, on one of former Colorado star, and then trading up to number 4 with the new back to number 4. Picking number 3 and going number 4 with New England Patriots to take the other. Now, they would have to take, if this was the scenario, right? I mean, once again, this is not going to happen. But if it was, the Giants would have to pick Hunter at 3, which would leave Shedeur Sanders at number 4. Because if the Giants took Sanders at number 3, that would leave Travis Hunter at number 4, and the Patriots might be salivating all over him. Patriots don't need Sanders. They got themselves a quarterback, right? That's why the Giants have to take Hunter and leave the quarterback for the Patriots, right? But, I mean, this is – it's an idea that's been floating around, right? So on one account on Twitter even shared a specific trade proposal. Now, once again, don't know if this would happen. I don't know if it would ever happen. I don't think it's ever happened. So, but anything's possible. In the deal, the Giants would send the number 34 pick, right? Their second round pick, along with the first and second round picks next season, and a second round pick in 2027 for the Patriots number 4 selection this year. So basically, let's see. The Giants will be trading the first and 3 seconds. Let's see. See, the things you don't know, what you don't know, right, is, where the Giants are going to be picking at. It might have to be some type of a, one of those, we'll have to wait and see where the Giants are picking at kind of things. Draft board, well, here we go. Now, the Giants, right? The Patriots, according to this right here. Let's let me share my screen and we'll go to this here. All right, where are we at here? Share video. Nope. Share screen. Here we go. Trade value chart. Okay, here we go. So let's look at this here, right? So now, right here, we got the Patriots, their pick number 4. See, there's a nice drop-off. The first, second, and third, you'll notice is a drop-off of 400 to the next one. Tennessee's pick, according to the draft, this chart, that's all you're going by, right, is worth 3,000. The Browns pick goes down 400 down to 2,600. The Giants pick goes down another 400 down to 2,200. Then the New England goes down another 4 to 18. Then it stops there, and everything goes down 100, right, for a while. It goes from 18 to 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 50, 13, 12, 50, 12, right? So the New England pick is worth 1,800 points. The Giants, right here, their second round pick is worth 560. So just say it's rounded off. Because I'm an idiot. I'm horrible at math and all that stuff. Say it's worth 500 points, right? So the Giants would still owe New England another 1,300 points. Now, you don't know where the Giants are going to be drafting at. Their second round pick next season. Where's their second round pick in 2027? That you don't know. But chances are their first round pick next season is probably going to be worth at least 1,000 points. You figure if the Giants are drafting in the middle, just say some miracle of God, and the Giants actually have an 8-9 record or something like that. Say they're drafting like in the middle, like 16 or 17, right? 16, right? Right? Just say 16. Say the Giants are drafting right in the middle next season. Well, their pick next season would be worth 1,000 points. Well, after they traded away their second round pick here, they still owe the Patriots 1,300. So you can see what the Patriots, would have to think about this. I mean, if the Giants are going to trade away, just say 1,000 points next season for the first, right? They would only owe New England would be getting on the shafted for 300 points. So the Giants are going to give another second round pick next year, and if that's in the middle here, that's worth about 400, right? So if you look at it, the Giants' second round pick this season, their first next year, and their second next year, chances are New England would already be in a surplus. Then if the Giants said, you know what, we'll give you our second pick in 2027, chances are that's worth hundreds of points as well, too. So New England, quite possibly, who's trying to rebuild a roster, that's something to think about. Because there's a good chance the Giants would be giving them certainly a surplus of points, according to this draft chart. That's all we're going by here, right? But I mean, I honestly, I can't remember every draft. I can't remember, this. But I mean, actually have a team picking that early in the draft. And then that same team jump back into the first round and take the pick right after that. I was heard that they will draft Hunter at 4 and Sanders could drop. That's another thing that's what I'm going to talk about. Another thing I'm going to talk about here, later in the program. It's probably going to be about an hour or so from now. Once I get talking, but the Giants jumping back in, what's it going to cost them? Because I mean, Sanders could certainly fall. It doesn't mean, if the Giants pass on him, right? I mean, the Patriots don't need him. Where are we at here? Right? Patriots don't need him. Jacksonville, the Raiders could use him. Now, would they take Sanders with pick number 6? Is he that valuable? Is he, don't know. You're not sure what the Jets are going to do. They just brought Fields in. Would they want to draft another quarterback? They got Fields. Would they want to draft another quarterback? Don't know. So there obviously, you got Nolans. They need a quarterback at number 9. Of course, you got Pittsburgh at 21. They need a quarterback. So you have to wait and see. But I mean, as I said, I've never seen this kind of scenario before. It's certainly something interesting to talk about and all, but I can never, I don't think it's going to wind up happening. But what that would, they'd take the Heisman Trophy winner at number 3 and the possible face of their franchise quarterback Sanders at number 4. Crazy. Patriots fans quickly jumped in the replies, allowing full permission for the Giants to give them that haul. They would give up pick number 4, okay, and they would get themselves 3 seconds and a first next season. The Patriots they're not going to the Super Bowl. Newsflash this season, right? They need players. If you can give up 1 and get 4 in return, that wouldn't be bad. That might be something to think about. But the Giants better be all got to be all in on this one here. You're going to give up that much of a haul to get Shedeur Sanders. You better be the quarterback in the future. Giants fans conversely trashed on Sanders and wanted nothing to do with the deal. It's a fun premise for sure. It brings maybe the 2 most popular names in this year's draft to the Big Apple, and they'd have built-in chemistry. That is true. Sanders would be in a good spot, getting to learn from Russell Wilson for a season. Hunter would be under constant scrutiny in his pursuit of a career as a 2-way player, but he'd also be on a team without high expectations, which will allow a bit of experimentation with his unprecedented possibilities. The exact picks returned to New England could be debated, but the idea is certainly a cool one. It's one of those things you kind of talk about. It's all kind of cool, fun, and fancy and all and everything, but you don't know. I said, they'd have to be, Shane and Dave will have to be all in on Sanders to wind up doing something like that. Because if per se the Giant, they'd have to be all in, because if Shane and Dave will make it out of this season, right, they've just traded away their first and second round picks next season, and then their second round pick in 2027. So I mean, so they better be right. Big Sanders at 3. No, I'm on the fence. Nah, Shane is to do something crazy. His job is on the line. Well, they don't. If they do, they better be. I mean, of course they can be wrong, but their gut feeling inside, it's like, this guy, we really think that this guy. I mean, other than that, now, what would really see? The thing is what they need this season for Shane and Dable to be around next season is they need some wins. Right? They don't need a quarterback that's going to help them in 2 years from now. They need wins right now, or they're not going to be around next season. They're not going to see the fruits of their labor. So they need a star, right? And if Cam Ward, were to go number 1, I mean, the Giants are guaranteed to either get Hunter or Carter. I mean, to me, that's like a no-brainer. Whoever's left over, you just, you wait for the Browns. The problem, the dilemma would be, right, of course, is that the Browns were to take Sanders at 2. Then you're like, oh, do we want Hunter or do we want Carter? Ooh, that would be the dilemma. But I mean, the Giants, they need a star, somebody that they can just wind up and throw them on the field, and we'll see at the end of the season, pal. Just stay healthy. That's all we want, right? They need somebody who can help them win. They need a star, and Carter is a star, and Hunter is a star. They one of those two guys. And the thing is with Hunter, right? I mean, you put him on the field. I mean, man, you get him and Wandale. You got Slayton, right? But you got Malik Neighbors. That's a nice 4 wide receivers right there. Or if something were to go on the cornerback side, now you got your 3 cornerbacks, no matter what, right? I mean, if Banks goes staying or whatever, right? Now you got Hunter, you got a Debo, and you got Phillips. So you got your cornerbacks, you got your safety. So they need somebody who can help them this year, and that's not going to be Sanders. So it'd be interesting to see. I mean, sometimes you think somebody's going to get taken at this spot or that spot or whatever, and then the quarterback just gets passed over by a few teams, and they'll have to wait and see. Yeah, but it's certainly something interesting. I don't see that happening where the Giants get picked 3 and 4 in the draft, but certainly something to talk about.